Yeah, I know you said you throw a lot of the bag 5 baits, and I saw Mike on here. How do those compare to the actual Vision 110s?
It's just like anything else. It's more of a confident thing than anything. I have a lot of confidence in them, and you adjust them the way that you want to. If it's putting different hooks on them, or putting lead on them to sink them a little bit, or whatever it may be. You got to play with them just a little bit. But um, the Lucky Craft, Lucky Strike, whoever it may be, 6 Cents, Bag 5, whatever. You got to have confidence in when you're throwing, and I have confidence in it. And I think a lot of it has to do with the paint job, but it's just confidence is what I have in it. And I've been throwing them for probably, I don't know, 8 to 10 years now, and that's kind of my go-to bait.
Yep, that's awesome, man. I 120% agree with that. It's amazing. I was just thinking about I was fishing that shaky head yesterday, and I had thrown a jig and caught some on a jig, but it just felt like if I slowed down and threw something that I had a ton of confidence, because the hardest thing to do is to throw something that you don't have confidence with and slow down and give it a chance to work. And it's kind of a catch-22. It's never going to produce because you don't give it enough time to produce because you don't have confidence in it. I mean, the best way to get confidence in something is to obviously catch fish on it. And if you're not fishing it the way you need to fish it to catch fish, you're never going to get confidence in it. But just like what you said with that jerk bait, if you got confidence in it and you know that that's the bait, you got it in your hand and you're working on it and you think it's going to work, then you're going to catch way more fish than if you just threw something you don't have confidence in. Just kind of stating the obvious there, but that's a good point, man. Really good point.
I think that brings up a really good topic. How do you translate dock talk? A lot of times I have developed a really good circle of fishing friends. I mean, I've came across a lot of awesome people, but the way that you translate that information is very key. And going back to the confidence thing, it's hard to chase other people's patterns. I mean, I've tried listened to dock talk so many times and failed at it. I'm like, goes back to the Alabama rig. All these guys catching them. We're just fishing wind-blown main lake points. You go out there and fish 1,000 of them, and you don't get a bite on it. You're like, what the heck am I doing wrong? But there are times where you got to take that information and play it to what you're best at. And it goes back to confidence. And mine, a lot of times, is the shaky head. I mean, I feel like I can throw that shaky head worm pretty much year round and catch fish on it. That's just my confident go-to bait.